Hey everyone, welcome to our first open house. I'm so excited. I always tell people what's behind the closed doors, and this is the first time where we're actually going to walk through it and hopefully give the members a peek as to what may or maybe not missing. So we've added a few things, we streamlined a few things, so it's worth your time to look into it. Again, welcome. This is Nick Shaheen, Simple Stocks, and we're trying to keep it simple. We're all about empowerment to give the Main Street traders the ability to compete with the big guys and gals. They cheat. So we need to band together so we can beat them. And we can, and we do. So bear with me, take some notes. If you're a member, pay attention because you might be missing some stuff. And I'm going to show you from my perspective. I'm going to log in as a member. And for those of you who are not members, prospective members, also take point as to what is available. The membership is really like a family. It has become a family. A lot of us can be in a live room together. And unfortunately, I can't show you the live room here, but I'll show you snippets, pictures of what happened, like, for example, today. But I can tell you that we have 300 people who today was like 309 who spend as much time as we can trying to trade. Now, a lot of people, we have hundreds more that cannot be here. And for those, I do send out write ups, and it's usually two a day and multiple ones on the weekend. We have video content getting released throughout the week, and we're growing that content, and we're growing the contributors and the experts. So the members, basically, if you have any questions you want answers to, jump in the live room. I'm sure you can take a break throughout the day, and um, yeah, and we can answer you. We have at least three experts in there and about 50 self-prescribed as self-professed experts. Seriously, you will get an answer. Whether you want a lesson on something, what's an iron butterfly, you're gonna get it. Okay, so you jump in if you're in trouble with a trade, if you're thinking about a trade. How about this? Before you take your next trade, just jump in and say, you know what, I'm looking to go long Netflix. Good job if you are. Um, and then we can tell you, no, wait, you forgot about this, or yes, this is a good idea. I was thinking that too. And you will come out with a better thesis. So let's get started. And I'll show you when you log in through into the site, you're going to come up with the opportunity to manage your account. You close that window, and you get into, okay, I have a member um, menu, which is different than the normal menu. So I'll share my screen for you. And there we go. This is what it's like. And since I'm going to be a talking head, I'm going to shrink myself even more. So focus on the screen. So the member menu is up on the left-hand side. On the phone, it's even easier because it's streamlined. It's all one column. So we try to build it easy, modular. So you have one page where you land, and it kind of gives you the overview. We have empowerment. The first two boxes are empowerment. I take great care in delivering morning notes before the market opens. That's really early for me. I'm in California, but it includes like today's playbook, and it has support and resistance levels for the major all the indices and ETFs, and even some of the futures. And it also has a blurb about what I think will happen in the day. And I'll tell you how I'm planning on addressing the day. I'm going to do this short term and this long term. And here is a handy cheat sheet for the earnings, for example. It's all available in there. In that note, also, you will find the password and the link to the live room, because we do change it from time to time. And this is basically empowerment. Let's say you have a full-time job. A member has a full-time job. They jump in and they check this email, and they know what's going on in the day, and they have the link to jump into the live room if they have a quick question. I can't emphasize what a tool it is to have a live room. I give you my entire day, all of it, at the computer, not waiting for you because I have 300 friends, but we're at the computer. We will spring to action if you need help. You jump in, you'll get answers quickly. And then we will have an update midday. Midday, not at a set time, whenever I feel a lull in the day and we kind of have a handle. And we will have a regular update. It will be one of these things. Or sometimes I skip the update because I have a trade setup. So that would be the update, because in the trade setup, I will have a little update on the day. So this is empowerment. The empowerment is I give you the information to do whatever you want throughout the day. And then I share knowledge throughout the day if you're busy. And then I also empower you to see, okay, this is a trade idea that you may like. You don't have to take it. It's not a trade recommendation. It's a trade that I would take for myself today. And I usually give a blurb. And so this is to empower the people, because we can do a million kinds of research these days, but we might get lost if you don't have a quarterback or a coach to keep you all together. I share my thoughts, and I've been watching charts forever, so we have knowledge collectively. So, and then we have a whole library of videos. So first of all, let me go into the trade setups, for example. That page will have them sequentially listed. And then sometimes I have an update. I will put an update. For example, Etsy trade was perfectly designed to be a snoozer. Just, it should be a snoozer. And then the stock market dropped, and a bunch of stocks like Etsy could not find a floor. So we had to babysit that one. We rolled it once, maybe twice, and then this week, out of trouble. So that was good. I will have an update. So this is a good recourse. And the updates, midday updates, will be also sequential. You will see gaps here because if there's a gap here, that means there was a trade. So the more gaps here, the better for you, because you have more trade ideas flowing your way. You understand? It's either here or there. I don't do both in one day. The morning notes, I should have jumped here first. They're also sequentially. And for example, let's go take a look at this one. This is from today, just so happens to be today. I give you the game plan, watching the small caps, chart disruptions from Powell. That's tomorrow, I guess. The Fed speeches, we have like a dozen this week. And also there was, I tell you what I'm doing short term and what I'm doing long swing trade opportunities, how to defend the trades in trouble, keep defense if you need it. And here's the section on the bottom here where I would share the support and resistance lines, and these are clickable charts. So pretty handy. You don't need much, and you got everything at your... Oh, and by the way, this one here is the earnings recap. Like today we had Netflix and Tesla. Oh, I didn't look at Lamb. Anybody? Lamb, what it did. And then tomorrow, so you're ready. You don't have... Everything is bottled up in one place. Everything that matters, really. So going back to the home page, we also have a video library. So here, I'm going to focus your attention on one. The lovely thing about this page is that it is not sequential. It's actually which one came in last. So it's most recent and then backwards. And that's good because you can get to them sequentially if you want to here. But like, for example, I have the weekly game plan video, and in it, this is like usually 6 to 8 minutes. It depends on how busy that is. And in it, I will just address you, telling you what I expect for the week. And it's usually pretty important because if you're serious about your investing, you want to be ready for the week before it even starts. And then I do I do a webinar on Sunday. We get together on Sunday morning, and you give me the tickers on Friday, and we will spend an hour and a half running through them. These are the fast fire charts. And literally, they have hundreds of tickers every week. So if you don't want to do your homework, or if you want me to supplement your homework, we can do it. And that's where you're empowered to do that. We also have a video library of training. For example, what are options? What are put options? What are call options? How to read the morning note, the option spreads, credit spreads, and so on and so forth. And we will keep building on this one, iron condors and all of that. Whatever you want, we'll try to keep the ad. The more people demand it, we will add. And so this is all fine and dandy. And then I mentioned that we do have the live room. Picture this, a giant living room where everybody's got a notebook or a desk, and everybody's trading the stock market. and we're all contributing ideas where there's one person who's coordinating all of this, and that person happens to know what's going on with the charts. It is so much fun, even in a very violent day like today. Today was very violent. And hey, grab a beer. So the idea is to try to get together and put some lines that help people trade fast intraday. This happened today. Look, October 18th. Um, Daniel had the funniest thing I've ever seen in the live room in the years I've done. Look, we had 299 people right down here. If you can squint, that's that number right there. So we had just basically painted the price action like as if we were artists. And then he posts this one. Y'all got any more of them arrows? Because they were working well. So that's the kind of environment we have. Here's somebody else. Nice trade. Boom. When was that? Also today. 310 people right there. So these arrows came to fruition. It was tricky today, I have to be honest, but that's another one from today on Apple. Ryan contributes all the time. He's amazing. And he caught a couple comments I made before the market started or very early in the day. He took advantage of it. So this is the environment. 300 people, give or take 20. And we spend all day trying to beat the beasts on Wall Street. And we do a pretty darn good job. So it's worth just to be in there, just to have the recourse of, it's like having a lawyer on retainer. And I mean, how much is that worth to anybody to be able to jump into the room, speak to dozens of experts and 250 other people and come out ahead? So whatever problem you have, whatever idea that you have, it's going to be much better. So I've left out a couple of boxes if you notice down there. Anybody in here would like to guess what they are? I'll take a peek. So those boxes on the bottom, I'll start with the one on the bottom right. This one right here, it says education events. We're currently sold out. This year has been amazing. We're trying to put one event a month, and these are in-person events so far. And we're just launching 3 new events, 2 or 3 events coming up. So we're going to build the pipeline for next year. So stay tuned. We opened one for 5 minutes today, and it sold out literally in 5 minutes. So if you want to learn options, charts, trading the futures, any type of technical stuff like harmonics and things like that, stay tuned, stay in touch, because we're bringing more and more from more experts. So very exciting. I can't believe how excited I am about that. And then this one is in beta. So you've heard of a company called Discord, right? It's for kids. Compared to me, they're kids. It's for gamers, but it suits us well because we have built a community in there. It's a private community. You can't be in it directly yet, but because you're a member of Simple Stocks, we've found a way to show you what's inside, and you would have access to a lot of what's inside without even needing a Discord account. So if you log into your account here and go into the Discord area, you have a widget that will show you what's going on in there. It's a pretty busy place, but I want to focus your attention to this area down here. Anything that says TD. This is an AI data feed from a third-party company, Traditex, and they do a great job at delivering data. So we can take a peek. For example, this here, TD Golden Sweeps, is unusual options activity that are at least $1 million. So what I would usually do is go through here and find the ones that fit my idea. So here's somebody that's going long NVIDIA for December. If I was a fast trader, I would skip that one. Here's one that's January. I would skip it. I would find one that suits my time frame and jump on it. And a lot of ideas here. And there's one called Bullseye. That's one of my favorites. So the Bullseye is basically similar concept, except shorter term. And they give you, like this one gives you a potential AI confidence of 71, which is fairly high. It's almost $1 million. So somebody is defending their portfolio by buying like a VIX product short term. So to me, maybe it's somebody just hedging their book. It doesn't mean bearish. Here's somebody's bullish on Google. When does that expire? 10/20, also on Friday, 60%. 60%, that's about a coin flip. But plenty of bullish and bearish ideas in here, and a whole bunch of other things. So the Discord itself is is a bunch of knowledge. The only thing you can't do in the Discord is query things. So in here, people inside the Discord can send their own queries if they want to look up gamma exposure, for example. But if you don't use that one, you're not missing much. It's great tool to have to be able to query. But currently, the beta version, we're not able to query from here, but you can see other people's queries. So if you happen to be trading the SPY or the SPX and people are querying it, you can see it. And this is gamma information. If you don't know what that is, then you're not missing much. But this here is a bunch of trade opportunities or trade ideas. They even show you dark pools. If you don't know what dark pools are, it's a bunch of mysterious money that trades the SPY off books. So it's just real money that wants to fight for it. And this one is, I think, by stock. So bunch of information. So back to the task at hand. The goal today was to give the members a peek at everything inside the website, keeping it as simple as possible, helping you not drown with information and focus on the information that's important. And we start by starting the day well, and then midday, see if there are any opportunities. And as homework, we have resources for you to learn and study stocks, analysis, market analysis. If we go here again, so to rename them in Wall Street terms, this is market analysis once it's on Sunday, before the market opens on Monday. And then we have research on stocks, hours and hours, on also delivered to you via recordings and in live on Sunday. And then training videos, if you want to learn continuing education, that's this section. So you see the resources are like from all angles. And then if you want to be active, finding ideas from robots, you've got the Discord area. If you want to see the chatter in the Discord, you can even interact with them. You don't even need a Discord account. You just pop in here and start posting. All right. So this is the walkthrough of the website and the big picture as to what we do in there. So that's goal number one. We wanted to give an idea as to what's behind the door. And if you're not a member, now you know what to expect inside. What you don't know is you haven't seen the live room active, like buzzing. And for that, we did offer the complimentary trial of the live room for non-members. And you guys have submitted your request and you will be emailed access to that room. So maybe we'll see you this week. And you have, I believe, 5 days of trading with us. So that will be emailed to you to follow. The email will follow. And maybe we can convince you to join. And any other questions, you can reach out to help@simplestocks.net, and we will get back to you. Any questions? We can open up a couple of minutes to see if there are any pressing questions. Maybe that'll remind me that I missed something. The Discord, yes. Oh, the real Discord. Not on this browser. I logged in from a browser I don't usually. I can't do it here. I will have to, let me see if I can unshare my screen and try to share the other one, okay? Put me on the spot like that. Can we play some hold music? Can anyone dance? All right, let's see here if we can he do it under duress? I'm sweating. Can you see me sweat? No, I'm not sweating. The air conditioning is blasted. I will remove this one. There we go. Allow Discord. By the magic of television. There it is. This is the Discord, the full version of the Discord. We have a bunch of channels, and the TradyTix bots. All these are classes. These are events where people have attended different areas. We've also divvied up into geographies. For example, let's say you went to an event in Boston, but you actually live in Texas, and then you have a bunch of people that live in Texas that went to different events. We're bundling up all the Texas people in one room so they can have their own little get together. and we have a few circles that have met after the events. Like Northern California, they've had barbecues together. I believe Florida is getting something ready together, and Northeast also. So it's a good camaraderie. You can't beat it, folks. You just can't beat it. You know, people say, "How could you do it? How could you spend 10 hours a day, maybe more, doing all of this stuff?" And here I am. I sat in this chair this morning at 4:05 a.m. It is now 6:20 my time. I probably got out of here to drink 2 smoothies and pet the dog and get some sun. Oh, and to respond to the email from my water district saying, you have a leak in your house, you're using 15 gallons a minute or whatever. So I have a leak somewhere in the house. I got to go figure that one out. But the point is, I love it because it works. And I think you should consider a team like ours. If not ours, you should definitely consider a team like ours. You can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. If you do it alone, it's going to be arduous and filled with potholes. With a team of 300 people watching you back, you're going to have fewer mistakes. I bet you if I ask you all, um, if you think about last year or the last year in the last 10 months or so, if you think back at the trades that happened for you, if you eliminate the easy mistakes, you can probably have a decent performance, consistent. So this is what we'll do: eliminate the easy mistakes. We do make mistakes, or we do have problems every once in a while, but they're not foreseeable mistakes. Out of the blue, something happens, boom, you get caught, and that's it, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, hopefully not, John. I ran through the slab and I didn't see anything. I'm hoping it's out in the garden under the lawn. So that would be awesome because you can dig up the grass and fix it. I hope it's not in the walls. I don't see anything coming out of the walls. So we'll see. All right, folks. I don't want to keep you too long. I think mission accomplished. If you did submit your name and email to the list earlier, you will get an email and an invite to the live room. You won't be able to be in the website, but you will be able to see what the live room was like and join us every day for 5 days. And maybe then we can convert you into a member. If you are a member, reach out, pop into the live room, say hi. It's amazing. There's not one jerk in there. Well, maybe. No, I'm kidding. There are no jerks in there. No jerks allowed. Maybe I'm the biggest. No, I am not either. I sometimes am. No, no, no. This is Nick 2.0 and 3.0. We're doing well. All right. If we're done with the question, let's just cut it out. Anybody remember this? What show was that? Are you as old as me? All right. In the absence of questions, thank you all for being here. And I'll see you in the live room. How about that? Ending the stream in 4, 3. I must say what? Oh, there you go. Some more good mentions. I love it. I can't cut it off. People are talking good stuff. Good night, folks. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.